So Bleach is many things, some good, some bad. I think my favorite thing about the Bleach anime has got to be Yoruichi. No, I'm just playing, but that's really besides the point here. There's a lot of good shit that goes on. I think I recently just caught up as of I want to say a week ago or so, not fucking a week, like a month ago. Um, so I think that after finishing what I did, because I was stuck in like the 200s for a long time, watching fillers and shit. Don't recommend that. The fillers were decent at points, but once I started skipping them, I felt my enjoyment come back. Um, yo, what's good? What's good? What's good, Alex? You know it's the goat in the building. Solo dolo in this bitch. Yeah, Bleach is solid. Bleach is solid. I think that my enjoyment of it from the get go, um, was a lot different than what it turned into later on. Because my biggest problem, the bounce arc, really made my love for Bleach go down a lot from what it had been, and it really made it hard for me to continue to, to watch Bleach. So I think that because of that, I will never look at Bleach in the same way as I could have without seeing that arc, which is kind of sad to think about because I honestly think that after the Soul Society, um, her Bleach is pretty consistent besides the start being weak. Yeah, I say that, but it in terms of manga standpoint, in terms of canon stuff, but the filler is not good. Like if we're talking canon, I would agree with that because I think if we're talking the Shinigami arc, which is kind of slow, then we got Soul Society, the Rancor arc, fucking yes, bro, bounce arc ass, so ass. Um, I think that the Soul Society going into the Rancor arc, and I guess there's two kind of different ones, and then going into the even the last arc, which was the fuck whatever the fuck is called. Hold on, let me actually fact check myself on that. It is called the bro the Lost Substitution Nagami arc. Yeah, that's what it's called. Where basically uh Ginjo and all them boys and then Ichigo losing his powers, trying to get him back, shit like that. Um, I think that those were all very consistent arcs. And then obviously I haven't seen the Thousand Year Blood War arc yet, which I've heard great things about. So I'm only gonna assume, bro. Nah, bro, nah. Don't even make Mega Turtles. That's how I know you didn't watch it. I know you didn't watch it because you know damn well the bounce arc is ass, bro. That is common knowledge. Y'all should know this, man. Come on now, cause that's crazy or whatever it's called is good. Yeah, yeah. So basically, there's a few different parts of the Iran arc, which I'll get into. But I think basically, it starts out with Orihime being captured and like the them being first introduced to the Iran cars, and then like it goes into when they go into Echo Mundo, like the infiltration, and then yeah, I'm telling you, bro, don't get this man out of here, bro. Get this man out of here. Um uh so yeah, I think that a lot of that, um there's about three different ones, and you obviously get into the Karakura town battles and shit like that that happens later on. And then you get the Ichigo Aizen fight, shit like that. Really fire shit. Um, shit, it's weird. It's weird being alone. I ain't gonna lie, but it's your host as always, River the Flow God. This is the Flow Anime Podcast, and we're talking about Bleach today. You know what I'm saying? Um, and matter of fact, if there's anyone who wants to give their opinion on Bleach, I'm gonna shortly send out the link so y'all can call for a big give a brief opinion. And we get moving forward like that. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, make sure y'all stay tuned for that. If y'all here right now, we could be up in a second. Just give me a moment. It's difficult being the only one, so I have to keep talking and keep doing shit at the same time. Crazy, but yeah. So be ready for that, and y'all see people's opinions. Um, hopefully soon. Uh, but yeah, I think I do want to start talking about the first arc, the Shinigami arc, the beginning of Bleach. Because I think that the beginning really sets the tone for the rest of the series. And obviously, I really want to go through most of it today. So All right. So we start out with we get to see Ichigo, who, by the way, it's Ichigo. That boy is goaded. Ichigo is one of my favorite main characters of all time. I can't cap. Um, so there's that link in the chat. And yeah, he's one of my favorite characters of all time. I think that Ichigo himself in the beginning, we get to see like he doesn't really know what he's trying to do. He doesn't really have anything really in his life goal set out, which we will see again throughout the series. But I think that that really sets the tone for his character, and then him gaining the powers of a Shinigami from Rukia as he does, I think really turns him gives him something to do because he has things to fight for because there's dangers that go on from this. I think that um all right, pin the message. Yeah, so I think there's things that go on from this that really gives him a purpose in life. Yeah, Griff. I would recommend it. I would definitely recommend reading Bleach. Hey, I mean, as a person who watched it, I've heard the manga is better. I've heard the manga's a lot better, so I can't really. Since I liked it personally, I would assume the manga is good. I would assume it's good. Um, yeah. So we start out by seeing Ishigo basically get his powers from Rukia, and this is obviously a no-no from the Soul Society. So eventually, Rukia ends up getting captured, but this is after Mega Turtles. Mega Turtles said, "How is this man in the big three?" Hey, hey, I have no words for that. I think my expression said it all. So yeah, but back to what I was saying. Um, as we see him begin to fight hollows and we learn kind of what's going on, things were really kind of slow for me out the gate. It took me a bit to get into it. I like kind of the vibes and kind of the tones that were set. Are you talking about One Piece? Well, that'd be fact. So that's mid piece. One Piece is pretty mid. Um, if you like One Piece, I don't tell you, but you like long things. So, whatever you can think of from that, you know what I'm saying? So basically, um so so I like the tones set out from the gate, the vibes, OST, Bleach's OST is fire. I'm not gonna lie. Bleach has one of some of the peak OST. And honestly, most of anything I've seen, to be quite frank, I think that is definitely like top tier in terms of its music and bro, especially like Ichigo's OST banger. Like if y'all have seen a TYBW the Thousand Year Blood Arc Bleach trailer when that OST started playing, I was getting hyped. And granted, full disclosure, like I wasn't when that trailer came out, I wasn't even I barely been watching Bleach whatsoever, bro. So when that trailer came out, I was like, man, I gotta get on my shit. I gotta start watching this again. And man, I'm gonna get off track. I'm gonna give a fuck. So honestly, I really did like the last arc, which is again, 'cause I be forgetting. Y'all should know this. I don't have anyone to talk to, so easy to forget shit. Here. Fuck. What the fuck am I looking at right now? Bro, this is not. Hold on, bro. This lost substitution they got me arc. Yes, this arc was very impressive to me because the premise, the premise was basically that Ichigo needed to get. He didn't have his powers because after the eyes of. So I was like, what the fuck's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? But I think that the introduction. Yo, what's good, bro? What's good? What's good? I think the introduction of whatever the hell they were called. The people that basically had powers like that they had obtained that weren't Shinigami, so like or He-Man and Chad were these type of people. Bro, my the Fullbringer arc. God damn, bro, my mind is tweaking. But yeah, so the Fullbringers, I think their introduction was really interesting. I really liked Ichigo's like the way he like his mental changed a lot when he didn't have his powers. He lost his purpose in life. And I really like those type of stories to where the characters kind of lose their purpose and have to find themselves again mentally and stuff like that, looking into their looking deeper into it and whatnot. Um, they call it courage. Yeah, I think. Hmm, I think so. There are scenes. Well, obviously that's from the OST. I think it is fuck. I don't know, bro. I don't know. My memory's just kind of ass at the moment, but it might be from the. Like I said, I haven't seen the Thousand Blow yet. Looking forward to the anime coming back, which is part of the reason I wanted to talk about it now. And I think that when it's going back to the Fullbringer arc, I think that having introducing Ichigo to that and like him going back into normal life again, which is kind of honestly what he had wanted for a minute. Like he was kind of alluding to that, how he wasn't really fucking with what he was doing, like all the fighting and shit. But it definitely took a toll on him. You can just see him being depressed and like his friends like wondering like is he okay and shit like that. And him just kind of going through life. You know, we see him playing on different sports teams and shit. That boy is cold. Like Ichigo's athleticism with no powers is kind of crazy because honestly, like if he had no powers, that took a lot of his physical abilities away from him. Like he still had above average. I don't know. I don't actually. I might have to clarify that whether or not his powers, if that had left any, him to gain physical abilities, if that actually added to that for him, because we obviously see him just being really good at the sports he's playing or hearing of that. And we obviously see it with soccer or football, I should say, but we see that. And it's really like, him getting a summer job, all this random shit, bro. Him just really having to go through it and just understand. Like he wants his powers back. We see him looking at his badge, his Shinigami badge, his battle pass, repeatedly, him wanting that life back. And eventually he throws it away in the river. It was actually a um kind of funny when they were trying to like find it back again to for him to be able to get the full bring, because that's when Ginjo comes into the picture. And that was actually really interesting to me because at first I had kind of heard something about Ginjo. I had kind of heard Ginjo about being like a bad character, whatever. Which obviously, if you know, you would know, because if you're here, you probably should have watched Bleach. But I ain't gonna lie, Megators, he is a baller. He is a baller. Um, but I think that also if anyone's coming in here, you want to join, give your opinion on Bleach, the link should be pinned to the top of the comments so y'all can join up. We can chop it up for a bit, give your opinion on Bleach. Yeah, so basically what I was saying is that Ginjo being introduced, I was very confused out the gate because like I said, I heard of him getting in fights with Ichigo and shit like that. So like I was instantly like, this guy probably has other intentions. But as we come to find out, there's this other dude who's actually supposed to be the villain. And what the fuck is bro name? It starts with a T. It's like bro. Fuck, bro. I don't know. Su, but yeah, he basically fucking uh beats Ishida's ass, bro. He fucked up Ishida, bro. Fucked that man up, which was pretty wild because that obviously took a toll on Ishida because he couldn't protect nobody. He couldn't do shit at this point. So Ishida or Hime, Chad, they're the ones out here fighting the hollows and shit because Ishida can't do shit. And this hurts him a lot because he doesn't really know, how to how to operate um and whatnot at this point because his life is still kind of up in the air because he doesn't really quite know how to deal with most of with his new life. Bro, I'm trying to look up bro name, bro. What the fuck is his name? It definitely starts with a T. This shit is pissing me off. This shit is pissing me off. I can't even cut. This shit is really pissing me off. I do not know what bro name is. Oh my god, why is my memory so ass today, man? This shit is crazy. This shit is really crazy. Um I ain't gonna lie though. Zoe Kravitz with the 1 month prime. People out here comparing her to Jeremy Lin and shit. That's real crazy. Um yeah, yeah. Uh she's really very, very, very shout out to not shout out. Fuck her for real, for real. Tsukishima, that's his name. Found it. Went on a completely different topic, right? Tsukishima is the villain with the book and sword and shit. And I thought this arc honestly really impressed me. It really impressed me because I was not anticipating it to be very good because I hadn't heard that it was great. But I actually really enjoyed it because people were like, this is basically like a filler canon arc. I was like, it felt like a filler canon arc to an extent because none of like you know how the characters that be filler characters be looking, they just be looking so unimportant. Like literally, like all execution looks like a bunch of filler characters. I don't know how to just they just look like some filler ass characters, bro. Like their appearance is just filler as fuck. I don't know how to describe like Ginjo, the blindfold dude, the pink hair girl, the other tall girl, the dude with the blind, all them motherfuckers, bro. They all look like some filler ass characters. Even Shukushima look like a filler ass character, which is crazy. And it's like completely like off base from what we were completely like talking about before because it has nothing to do with Soul Reapers really at all until we find out at the end that kind of actually does because that twist with Ginjo actually that was what was really crazy to me is when Ginjo or Genjo whatever the fuck I don't know how we pronounce it when Ginjo had man let's see how this look I can't even change it bro. I was like, maybe I could change the angle, but since it's just me, it's just gonna be me. That's crazy. I can't even move myself no type of way. But yeah, anyway, um, the twist with Ginjo actually put Tsukushima putting a mind thing on him to like where he didn't even remember any of this shit. I was like, damn, that's like 500 IQ play right there, because it's like with that happening, he literally could not fuck up the acting role. He played the part perfectly because he couldn't fuck it up. I was like, that's crazy. And Tsukushima's build is really cool too, to be able to actually change those memories by, stabbing him, whatever. It wasn't even really a stab. It was just like him getting to them with the sword. That was pretty dope. He was a cool character. He was a cool character. I know that's one of Timmy's favorite. Shout out to Timmy. Wish he could be here, but he's sick, fucking sick. So yeah. Um yeah, so the Fullbring arc was a really good arc. I guess going back to the beginning again, talk about some more shit. No, I'm just gonna talk about shit I like, bro. I don't even really feel like going through arc by arc at this point. At least for the moment. I may get back to that, but fuck, I'm just gonna do whatever. Um, as you see, this is not super well structured. So yeah. Oh, so this is the arc I skipped was the Gote 13 invading arc. So these motherfuckers, bro. So the Gote, which is like what's it called? It's like the mods, I think. The mods or whatever, like Cone and all the motherfuckers. So I guess that's funny. Because I definitely skipped that filler arc, but that probably would have been a funny arc to be honest, to see them like box and shit. Could have been cool. That could be a cool arc. So maybe for fillers, that's something to look into. The Zanpakuto Unknown Tales. Bro, they was bullshitting with the fillers, bro. They were bullshitting with the fillers. Speaking of fillers, the bounce arc. I'm gonna go on a rant about the bounce arc because that shit was ass, bro. That shit was ass, bro. The bounce arc was about 50 episodes. Y'all gotta understand how crazy that is because we literally go from Asian Shinigami arc straight to the Soul Society arc. No filler. No, Rukia gets captured. We go straight into Ichigo going to save her. And then after that, we get teased of Aizen being this new villain that we're gonna have to take on and shit. And they're like, nah, you know what? We just gonna throw the bounce arc up in here. The bounce arc, bro. The bounce arc, bro. That shit's ass, bro. Oh my god, that shit is so ass. That shit is so ass, bro. Um, oh man. Basically, it's about these vampire ass dudes, and I don't even. This shit is so bad. Like, it's just so boring. Cause like it's so slow paced because they had to draw 50 episodes of shit that was so meaningless. Like I did not give a fuck about any of these characters in this arc, bro. I'm telling you right now, I was struggling. That there was like I can't. I'm struggling to think of any good things about this arc. Like there's really not. I'm not gonna lie. There's really not. Because it starts out like, okay, I'm kind of interested, but as we keep going through these bounce that really are a bunch of filler, like I was talking about with the Fullbring characters, they're like a bunch of filler ass characters. They have a bunch of filler ass personalities. Like, oh my god, bro, I just did not give a fuck. Like that's how bad my memory is because like I literally had to like force it down in the depths of my brain, pause, but like, I had to force it down so like so like I couldn't think about it anymore while I was watching the show because it literally hurt my experience that much that it was just hurting me just to even to watch Bleach and then have that in the back of my mind the whole time. Like, damn, like my love for this series, because bro, I'm telling you, after the Soul Society arc, I was like, bro, Bleach is that shit, bro. Because this is like one of my like third anime, and that goes to show how much this shit ruined it for me. Because I started it like 2 years ago, and I ain't finished it till a month ago. That's saying something. That's saying something. I know I don't be watching shit like that, bro. Like y'all know me. I mean, but granted, I've watched like 50 anime now. So that for that to be my third anime, and for me to watch like 40 anime in between that and finishing it is crazy. That's just how much the bounce arc just soiled it for me. And it just made it me not even like it that much anymore because it just became so it just felt so to me. And then the other fillers, such a struggle to get through, bro. That such a struggle to get through these fucking fillers. Like even in the Iraq arc, it was the pacing was not great. And granted, it's the anime out the manga, I know whatever. Probably fixing the manga. They just throw random ass fillers in there. I'm like, bro, what is this nonsense? Just some random ass hollows and random ass people just thrown into the mix. And it was just some bullshit. Like again, the bounce arc so ass. Like, do not watch the bounce arc. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you watch Bleach, if you haven't watched it and you still here for whatever reason, we 20 minutes in, I don't even know why you still be here. But skip the bounce arc. If you think about rewatching Bleach, skip the fillers, please. Like just skip them. There's literally no reason to watch the Bleach fillers. I think there's like one beach episode. Y'all can go look up the beach episode. Y'all can go see the beach episode. If that's what y'all want to do, that's what y'all want to do. I understand. But bro, the rest of it, bro, just don't watch the fillers. I'm telling you, don't watch the fillers. I'm telling you, don't watch the fillers. Just don't watch the fillers. Like, if there's one thing you can take away from this podcast, it's weird that it's a podcast because it's just me. So it's shit weird. But yeah, there's one thing you can take away from this podcast. Do not watch the Bleach fillers. I'm telling you right now, do not watch the Bleach fillers. I don't even know. Well, okay, I don't even have to have my headphones in, bro. I'm just now realizing, like, I don't even need my headphones in. This was so crazy about being alone on this bitch. Um, fuck. You know what? Fuck it. It's just like I'm telling you, the fillers were not it. Like I had to sit through what were some of the other filler arcs that there were. It's crazy. Like there was fuck, even there was like those like a random ass of Rancor fights that they had when they were him Weko Mundo. Like Ichigo had to fight that dude. I don't know what the fuck bro name was, but he had to fight that random dude when he entered. He had to fight like three like random ass dudes, and you had like Chad find some random dude. I think you had who else fought some random people. I think Rukia fought some random dude. Ishida. There's a bunch of random fights, and I was like, bro, this shit is lame, bro. This shit is lame. This shit is lame. Like I just could not comprehend why there was that. But I think the only reason I think that pissed me off so much is because all the other fillers. Like I promise you that if there wouldn't have been so many fillers, there wouldn't have been so many fillers. I honestly think that I would not have been so pissed about a lot of the shit that happened. Yo, what? Bro, I just looked up Bleach jokes. How one of them bitches said, Ichigo said, so being naked makes you faster. Ichigo said, Kurosaki, no. I don't know what the fuck that means, but that's some weird ass shit. So I'm gonna go right back off of them jokes. I don't know what the hell is going on with that. Yeah. That's really crazy. That's really crazy. That's really crazy. Bro said, you think I don't even know, man. People just be weird. That shit was not even funny to be quite frank with you. Why these motherfuckers got a Lucha in here? Bro, Lucha not need to be in here, bro. Lucha not need to be in here, bro. I'm telling you. Shouldn't you be lying on the ground? Damn, I ain't gonna lie, Ishida was getting fucked up. They said, shouldn't you be lying on the ground bleeding like you always do to Ishida? I'm like, bro, Ishida be getting fucked up, bro. I can't even cap, bro. I don't even know. He's won Ishida. Has he won any fights? Fuck, because he fought Mayuri. I guess he technically won the first fight in the Soul Society, but he began messed up most times. Bro began bodied by damn near any Character broke out probably in the full break. Bro, this man Tsukishima said slash that boy Ishida was down. I'm like, bro, you should have kind of fuck. You know, while we on the topic of characters, doing some bullshit. Let's talk about Rahime, bro. Let's talk about Rahime. A controversial character, I would say, because a lot of people either hate her or they love her. Now look, is she bad? Probably, probably. I ain't gonna say whether or not I do think that, but that's what most people be like, hey, she bad as fuck, whatever the fuck. But yeah, I think her Kurosaki, all that shit, bro, lame as hell. Like that shit was annoying. I can't lie. Like it was fine at first, heroin in distress, blah blah blah, whatever. Cool, I guess, but as consistently her as being in trouble, yelling for Ichigo, and that gave him now look. I'm not gonna sit here and be like Ichigo has some bullshit powers. 'Cause I ain't really for that, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, some of them was on bullshit. Like when she was fighting Grimjow and she was like, Kurosaki, and all of a sudden he just instantly get a power star beating Grimjow ass. Like how you go from getting missed by Grimjow, getting fucked up, bro. Bro was getting bodied by Grimjow. And then all of a sudden, or he didn't want to come in here, or the plot want to come in here and be like, Kurosaki, cool. And then he gets powered up, beats him. Okiura fight, bro. Twice, bro. This man Okiura killed that boy Ichigo 2 times right through the heart. Right through the heart, bro. Killed him twice, bro. 2 times he killed Ichigo. And this man came back and beat his ass in a form out of nowhere. That's crazy to me. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm all for positivity when it comes to anime, but that was some bullshit, bro. Like I'll give the benefit of the doubt most times, but the way that this man killed Ichigo 2 times, only for the first time where he may healed his ass, which or he may really just be there for plot, to be honest. Cause she's like the plot device that keeps Ichigo going low key. I ain't even gonna catch. She really don't do shit, bro. She really don't do shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I'm trying to think. Did she ever do anything really ever? Like I ain't gonna sit here and say she more useless than Sakura, but goddamn, if you in a conversation, that's crazy. Cause Sakura's a bitch. I know she is called a stray, but fuck Sakura. I don't give a fuck, bro. It's fuck Sakura all day, every day. Like the video, cause fuck Sakura. If you like Sakura, I don't give a fuck. You can dislike the video. It's still gonna promote an algorithm. I don't care. I don't care. Anyways, just like the video. You know what I'm saying? If you like the video, that would be really something to me. I really would appreciate that a lot. I would appreciate that a lot if y'all did that. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate that. But yeah. Um, fuck. What was I even talking about? Or he meant being useless. I don't know. Yeah, she really did not do shit the whole show. But she was an eye character. She's an eye in terms of her character. Her personality really some mid. And the thing is with Bleach is you did have some decent female characters, but I think most of them were kind of either side characters, or if they were in that bitch a lot, they didn't really do they didn't really do much. Like Rengoku. Griff. Okay, I want to talk about the positive in a second. Give me a second. Okay, well, hey, if you like Sakura, that's fine. Okay, the fight with Sasori, that was a good fight. Don't get me wrong, but she got carried by Chio. Chio wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? She got carried by Chio. I know. And look, my hate for Sakura stems from a lot of things. I'll never say Sakura is weak, because that's just factually incorrect. Like she blitzed Kaguya, bro. Like I mean, she blitzed Kaguya, but at the end of the day, I still very much dislike her. But you know what I'm saying? That I have a whole ass video on that on my other YouTube channel that is probably never gonna get revived. Maybe it will, probably not. Don't expect that, but you never know. But yeah. Anyways, back to Bleach. I'm just because I'm starting to put people off reading it. I'm gonna start talking about some positives. I'm gonna start talking about some positives. Like the vibe of the show out the gate, like I was saying earlier in the Substitute Shinigami, Rukia getting captured by Byakuya and Renji, coming to Karakura Town, capturing Rukia, bring her back to the Soul Society. That was an intense moment because I was like, bro, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like Ichigo really got fucked up by Byakuya. And then it was like after that, we got a training arc and whatnot. The Soul Society arc, one of the best arcs in all the anime, in my opinion. That was what really made me fall in love with Bleach out the get go with the Soul Society arc. So many peak moments. Like all of Ichigo's fights in the Soul Society arc were straight heat. Like first one, him and Renji is probably the least good one, but there was hella emotion in that bitch, and it was fire. It was pretty fire. Like the way they were going at it. That was the last time Renji ever did anything good. He just became lame after that. He really became lame. Um, then but then we could see Kampachi versus Ichigo, one of the best fights. Well, I'm gonna just say it right now. Low key might be one of the best fights of all anime. I ain't gonna lie. Like Kampachi Ichigo got to it. Kampachi is a smoke demon. Bro is a demon. Kampachi's a demon. One of my favorite characters. He always is trying to look for a fight, and it's crazy because what's crazy about Kampachi, like, y'all gotta understand this man. He wants the battle to be fair so bad. Bro got an eye patch. Like so, there's like this fucking octopi thingy that like goes into his eye because he I don't even know, like goes into his eye, so like sucks in his power. So he's like at like half strength or some shit, just so he can fight fair, like so his fights can be more fair with people. And apparently he has even more power ups that we haven't even seen. And it's just like he literally is just not using his full strength just because he wants the fights to be fair. Like it's crazy. He's just trying. He just wants to fight that bad. The fight was crazy. Um, And then the next one, Ichigo versus Byakuya, might be even better than the Kampachi Ichigo fight. When Ichigo getting his Bankai, bro, Ichigo's Bankai is fire. When he be Bankai, that should be hard. That should be really hard. Like the Bankai, Ichigo's Bankai form is fire. Not to mention Ichigo's forms throughout the series, bro. Ichigo has some of the coolest forms. Like the Hollow Mask Ichigo too, bro. Bro was a demon. Hollow Mask Ichigo's a demon. Vassal Lord Ichigo, Va- Vasto Lord Ichigo, bro was different, bro. He was going crazy on Okiora. Oh my god, like he came back from the life just to destroy someone else's, bro. That's how much demon timing bro was on. Like, that shit was fire, but that's besides the point. Soul Society, Aizen, Aizen, this random captain comes into the mix. Aizen, one of the best villains in all the anime. I gotta say that right now. Bro was like at first his ability with being able to fuck hypnotize people with his Zanpakuto, be able to hypnotize people. So that was so cool because that's something you really didn't expect. Um Hey, okay, I'll get more quicker into some of the other arcs because I don't want to do too much spoilers in case Griff is still watching. I'm trying to get you to read Bleach. So look, around arc, we get to meet the Espada is one of the best anime groups ever. Like you have some really great characters in the Espada. Like one of the honestly underrated characters is probably just Stark because I really liked his character. I like the themes that he portrays. 'Cause each one of the Espada portrays some type of theme, like such as like loneliness and like he literally like split himself into two just so he could have like a companionship. Was kind of weird, but not really. It was interesting how that went. His form was crazy with his guns. Like he was in Bleach. They all got swords and whatnot. Bro just pulls up with pistols and just blah, 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 blah. Bro, that shit was fire. Um, some great. I didn't even talk about the captains, bro. I didn't talk about the captains. Kampachi, fantastic character. The head captain Yamamoto, bro. That boy is crazy, strong, great character. Hey, love to see that. Love to see that. But yeah, all the captains are great. Hitsugaya, fantastic character. Um, Sure, I'm starting to forget names now. Uh, 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 Byakuya. Byakuya is honestly one of the best, one of the best characters in the whole show, just because of him initially being like, okay, I have to follow these rules because I have to uphold this for my family and whatnot, because if no one else, I have to, if no one else will. But then come to find out, he actually had um his wife pass away or whatnot, and then eventually he comes around. Ichigo makes him come around to the fact that you can um lost my train of thought. Bro, doing a podcast solo is not easy. I did not expect to be this hard, but it was difficult. It's difficult. Yeah, so basically that come around to the fact that he could, still, save people. He ended up letting Rukia go because he realized that law was not the only thing that mattered. And he promised his wife that he would protect Rukia, because that was it's technically his sis sister-in-law, I guess, because it was his wife's sister, I think. Someone fact check me, I don't fucking know. But yeah, Byakuya, great character. He has other fantastic moments, like when we get to see him fight at the other points throughout the show. He always brings the great energy. Like, he literally saved Rukia in the rank arc, which is fire. Also in the Soul Society, when Ichigo came out of nowhere to save Rukia when she was about to get executed, that scene was crazy. Crazy good scene. I love that scene. I've literally rewatched that scene a few different times. And then obviously for the other captains, I was gonna say, you have Tosin. He had great stuff. Honestly, probably underrated. His final form was ass. I ain't gonna lie. Besides that, fire. I don't know why Yoichi's on here, but she's a great character. In more ways than one, if you know what I'm saying. Komamara, the dude who got the fox head. I still don't know why that happened. To be honest with you, or it's a wolf head. I don't know. I don't know why they got that form. Why he has that form. He's a great character too. I really like the way he's portrayed. Oh, Uehara. I didn't even talk about Uehara. Uehara's a goat. Ichigo's sensei basically, and he basically knows like everything type shit, which is really interesting. Love Aikawa. I didn't really get to know much about him, but he was part of the group with Shinji. I can't remember what they're called. I am tweaking. But yeah, Hisugaya, fantastic character. I'm just gonna skip all the ones that are bullshit. Mayuri, another decent character. I really liked how he was kind of like the evil portrayal of the society, because the Soul Society is not just good. Like, there's a lot of gray area in this whole society, and he's one of the captains that portrays this. Because like, even when you die, as something we get to find out early on, it's like, you can still end up in a poor area of the Soul Society, and you can literally like die and then just end up with not being able to know where your family at. Like, you just like an orphan and shit, just in the Soul Society, which is crazy, like in the slums. Like, and not even everyone can be like a soul reaper and shit. Like, it's really tough. It's really tough, and they really just be out here like, they be keeping the rules in check and not really giving a fuck. They doing a lot of crazy ass experiments and shit like that. It's kind of crazy, honestly. It is kind of crazy. Shinji, great character, great character. Oh, the visors, yeah, the visors. Which that backstory, like little mini arc, was great. That was really interesting. Seeing like the Soul Society back many years ago. And that was honestly one of the most interesting arcs. I ain't gonna lie. Bayaki already touched on how great he is. Yukitake, another great character. Which he even is brought out in the Fullbringer arc as being the person who was actually trying to like didn't trust Ichigo and whatnot. And that was really interesting to see how he kind of came around, and how in the end he was really trying to, not have Ichigo upset. Uno Hana, she doesn't even really do shit throughout the show, to be honest with you. But I don't know. Kampachi, obviously he's a demon. He's a demon. That boy Kampachi crazy. Uh Shansui, Kiyoraku, they barely say his name at all, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, he's another great captain, great character. And then Yamamoto, fantastic character. It's really interesting to see him being the old head who actually can come around to Ichigo occasionally because Ichigo is, trying to do a lot of shit that goes against the Soul Society. Which initially, when you're trying to say Rukia, the Soul Society is like all bad guys, but then obviously them all transitioning into being like like our side. Another thing with Ishida as well is find out early on. Another thing the Soul Society did was kill all the Quincy's, which was fucked up. Which was fucked up. And Ishida having to like side with him occasionally because even though he like killed his entire clan, crazy shit. That's kind of wild. Yeah, there's a lot of shit to love about Bleach. In the Rancor arc, again, the Espada, lots of great Espada. Ukiora, great character. He is overhyped. I ain't gonna lie. I was somewhat disappointed about the Ukiora Ichigo fight to an extent because I felt like that fight was gonna be better than it was. Granted, it was great. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't as great as I expected. Same with Ukiora. A little bit too overhyped as how great of a character he actually is. But I still put him. He's definitely up there. Like he's better. He's better than Corello. Way better than Corello. But Corello mid as fuck. Corello catching strays. Anyways, um, Ukiora, great. Whatever that girl's name is, bro. I'm bad with names sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you. What are some of these names? Um 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 okay, Noitora kind of mid. Grimjow, boy, Grimjow is also a demon. Grimjow's a great character, no cap. Yami, okay, he was okay. Berdagon, another good character. His ability to like cause people it's like time to fast forward and age their bodies and shit. Cool ass ability. People do have it to be OP as shit. She got clapped by that one shorty. I forget what her name is. It's another captain, the short one. Um, who I didn't even mention. It wasn't on the list. That's how irrelevant I guess they thought she was, which is crazy. Um, damn, I guess that's really that's the main spotters that are good. I mean, I think Tia Harabel. Harabel is another good one. Like her, okay, so the spotters are all aspects of death. So like Yami is rage, Stark solitude, Baragon aging. Nelliel, she's another good character who does not get enough screen time. Does not get enough screen time. Should have got more screen time. Tia, Halibo, Sacrifice, Ukiora, Emptiness, Noitor, Despair, Grimjow is Destruction, Somari is Accept the Spot, Intoxication. I don't even remember who the hell Samurari. Who the fuck was that? Dog, who was this? Oh, it was that dude. It was the like flower pot dude. He fought that's who have fought. Fuck, was that Rukia? I want to say yeah. I want to say yeah. I want to say that was the fight with Rukia, but I don't know because then I think this motherfucker fought Rukia though. The one who was like who used to be one of the teammates in the squad. I don't know. That was kind of ass though. I don't give a fuck. Besides the point. Yeah, yeah. Um, okay, the American arc again. After seeing the twist of, I kind of already knew Aizen was gonna be villain, as I think most people do going into Bleach. Well, I didn't really know. I suspected it because I actually was not really into the anime community at the time when I started watching Bleach because again it was like one of my first anime, and I think that the Aizen twist very interesting because I was suspicious of Aizen just because like we knew Soma was on some weird shit, but then when he faked his own death, I was like, because obviously at the time we thought it was his own bro death. And then obviously seeing him toasting, I didn't even mention Jin. Gen's a great character as well. My God, Bleach is it's a great cast of characters. Do I think there are too many characters? I would say so, probably, because not enough of them get enough screen time to get fleshed out. However, most of the time they are on screen, most of them are well done upon in terms of the time they have. It's used to the utmost. So I would say that again, most of the characters in Bleach are great. Yeah, yeah. So seeing that twist was really interesting. Aizen becoming a villain, taking Tosin again with him, and stealing the whole Geku from Rukia, which we eventually found out that Urahara made, which was kind of a crazy plot point as well. And then, bro, when Aizen stopped Ichigo's sword with his finger, bro, he stopped his theme song. That was crazy. That shit was crazy, bro. And then obviously the whole Aranka arc, or he may gets captured. Her scene where she like saying about Ichigo, kind of hit you in the feels a bit. Like hit you in the feels a bit. Um, yeah, we can see when Aranka pull up to Earth the first time. It's like, oh my god, their power was over 9,000. I felt like when the Saiyans showed up to Earth, like back in Dragon Ball Z, kind of interesting comparison. And then yeah, it's like, oh duh, it's gonna be Aizen. This is all after the bounce arc, which again, don't watch the filler bounce arc ass. Um, yeah, and then basically seeing him enter Mundo, which is another place. World building in Bleach was cool. Like they didn't, it wasn't expanded to so many different places, but the places that they did have, it was well done in terms of the building of those places. Like Soul Society is very vast. We still have a lot to get into with that, and hopefully they do more in the Thousand Year Blood War, which I believe they do, from what I've heard at least. So that'd be really interesting to see. And then Wakamundo is pretty well fleshed out, I would say, because we really got to see where all these hollows come from, how they become hollows, which they're all people, which kind of reminds me of AOT in a way. Um, I don't see a lot of AOT. I would say that they start personalities on like the Titans, so there's a distinct difference between that and yeah, there's not a lot to talk about because I already talked about like when Ichigo got revived into that solo crazy moment. Most Grimjow Ichigo fight, solid fight. One of the things that really got me back into Bleach though was the first Okuro with Ichigo fight because when they started getting to it, that shit was fire. And then Okuro like killed Ichigo. I was like, yo, that's some crazy shit. That's some crazy shit. And yeah, nothing more good stuff. Seeing the captains come into Mundo and box people up. Kampachi verse um dude with the number 5 dude, bro, clapped him up. No, great character, you know, great character. Find out he shoots in spot was crazy. Um, yeah, I think most of that is kind of whatever. We get to Karakura Town. Shout out to Alex, he's back, but he's doing homework for school for real. I feel that for sure. Um, yeah, but yeah. Uh, and then I guess mainly I'm kidding. What you mean you're kidding? I know the kid about that. You don't got a kid about that. You don't got a kid about that. Definitely if you're in school right now, just drop out. Like regardless of where you're at, middle school, elementary school, high school, college, just drop out. Just fuck school. Just drop out. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Trust. But yeah, what was I saying? So I honestly just want to get straight into this Ichigo Aizen fight because this was fire. Aizen getting built up and starting to, turn into it's like another worldly being and whatnot. It's pretty crazy. And then him being like, Ichigo, I made you. I made you so I would have someone who I could fight that's on my level. I was like, dog, this man is different, bro. Aizen's different. Aizen's different. And him versus Ichigo fight. When Ichigo trains to get the final Getsuga Tensho, his form he comes back, bro, like old as shit. Like long ass hair. Just different. Just a different build. He dicks on Aizen, bro. Aizen was like, yo, dog, this cannot be happening. Like, he literally blocks on Aizen's attacks. I was like, damn, you blocked my attack, but I just destroyed the mountain. Nah, that was Ichigo blocking the attack that destroyed the mountain, not your ass. Crazy, bro. And then Aizen, obviously going crazy, but not being strong. Ichigo was clapping that man up. Even though Aizen was developing the whole time. So that's what made it scary because Ichigo had to finish the job. Because if he didn't, the whole world was gonna be fucked because Aizen was just gonna be too OP. But when he does use the final gets a potential, that form, bro, was so sick. Long black hair, the wrappings all around him and shit. Just the final, like he was different breed. Like the final gets potential was crazy. He fucked up Aizen, but what's crazy is it didn't even kill Aizen. Aizen was ready to go again, and Ichigo was down for the count. So unless your hard hand come clutch with trapping Aizen, and then they eventually imprisoned him, then bro, the whole show is gonna be OV. But Ichigo still saved the day in the end. But he lost his powers in the final gets potential, bringing us to the Fullbringer arc, which again I really liked. I guess I really didn't touch on the Genjo fight. I did find most of it interesting, but I did feel like the fact that all of the Fullbringers were under the control of Tsukishima, they kind of made me like, damn, all the character moments we've seen from them weren't really real because none of them really seemed to think like that at all once they went back to their original, which I guess maybe that's kind of show like that's how they were there. That was their pure. They were pure was when they were on the good side per se when they were being controlled by Tsukishima. And then I do want to get into the Genjo fight, which I thought was pretty cool. I did like Bakio being able to fuck up Tsukishima, and like obviously all their forms coming in was dope as hell. Seeing Ichigo get his powers back, his like form in the Fullbringer arc was cool as shit. Like the white shit around him and shit, that shit was fire. That shit was fire. And then seeing him fuck up Genjo at the end was dope. I like where we left off. It was like Ichigo being heralded. Like it kind of finally showed he had been fully accepted by the society at this point. Because he walks up and like, hey, I want to talk to the captain, like the main captain. And then he's just like, yeah, cool, bet. Um, and then yeah, I guess I didn't really talk about a lot of the Ginjo fight, but it was interesting that Ginjo was actually originally a substitute Soul Reaper, and he was the reason that they made the rules for that Ichigo ended up having to follow was because of him because he was the first one. So that was really cool to see that. So yeah, I think again interesting stuff for sure, and like maybe there's some more stuff we don't actually know about the society and the things they've done. So I'm assuming we'll get some more of that in the Thousand Year Bone War arc. But again, I kind of liked how the anime ended. Again, the openings in Bleach, banger openings, banger openings. Damn near every single one. The last one, seeing all the episodes kind of go behind Ichigo's Koso. Um, opening 13, opening 15, opening 6, opening 1, opening 2. Bro, come on. They come with the heat. They come with the heaters. Really gonna turn you up. Really gonna turn you up. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Thousand Year Blood War arc. I have heard certain things. I know we'll get some appearances for certain characters I'm looking forward to a lot to like just see how this shit goes down. Um, like I know we're gonna get more Kampachi. Apparently Aizen makes an appearance at some point, which would be really cool to see that. Obviously, what's gonna happen with Ichigo? What's even gonna be like the next they have to face? Like who are they gonna have to face? I know it's something to do with the Quincy's and whatnot, but that's really gonna be interesting. The trailer looks fire. Like the animation looks like it's gonna be heat. In terms of my predictions for what's gonna happen next, I don't really fucking know. This isn't really even gonna be that video because fuck it, I don't give a fuck. I'm just looking forward to it, and I'm tired at this point. So you just gonna get what you gonna get. Um, so on that note, um, looking forward to Thousand Year Blood arc. We will have more Bleach content coming out, more Bleach podcasts coming out. I don't. What's really crazy is, I got 50 minutes into this shit. That's what's really crazy. Because I didn't even expect to make this, bro. I thought I was gonna be done talking. I thought I was gonna be done talking to keep it a stack with you. But man, thank y'all for watching. If y'all tuned in, appreciate y'all for real, for real. Make sure y'all like that video. Make sure y'all like the video. Subscribe for more content. I was rambled for a minute, which is kind of crazy shit. But yeah, if you like the solo shit, I guess let me know because I guess I could do this other times. I guess I could do it other times as well if need be. So yeah, make sure y'all comment your thoughts on Bleach. If y'all looking forward to more Bleach content coming soon, let us know in the comments. Um, so yeah, we love you guys. Let me do this real quick for the one time. So what we got? What we got? How to get in touch with an Android? How do you get in touch with an Android? You have to use a cell phone. Aha, aha, aha. Flow out. Peace. Love you guys. Fuck. Oh my god.